From inside Rogers Center in downtown Toronto, Saturday baseball on the show. It's the Athletics and the Toronto Blue Jays.
And now,
first pitch coming your way next. And getting to start, Kevin Gausman. What's the word on him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Nick Kurtz, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. This one in the air, center field. Varsho should have this one. And there's one down. Okay, let's check out the lineup. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Shea Langoliers. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. 2 away.
batting third, left fielder Tyler Soderstrom.
Now the left fielder, Tyler Soderstrom.
Whoa. Here's a player known for playing better in day games, which is not always the case. I mean, day games are different, Boog. Things change from game times to your daily routine, but he sure makes the transition look easy.
2 down, nobody on. Yeah, that's fouled off. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Snags it on the run. And that is that. End of a half inning of play. No score. Back here at Rogers Center, and pitching in this one for the A's, Luis Severino. What should we keep an eye on here?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
Can't glove it cleanly. The flip. And they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
And now the DH, Nathan Lucas. Ball one there.
Ball two.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. On the ground at first. Kurtz steps on the bag, and here this afternoon, too quickly away in the bottom of the first.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
2 outs, base is empty. Vladdy Jr. stepping to the dish now. Yo, 1. And foul ball. The 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Throw, save, and that was close.
Batting fourth, right fielder.
Runner at first with 2 away. Now it's the right fielder, Addison Barger. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Here's your 1. And a swing and a miss there.
He's looking pretty sharp to start the ball game. He's got that good fastball working early.
And there's a ball. That's a ball. Guerrero off of first with 2 away. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Next pitch misses, and it's a full count.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
So all filled up, Severino. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Brings it in, and that is that. An inning in the books. No score here on the show. Top of the second, digging in, Brent Rooker.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Fouled off left side. Gausman, more than 100 career wins on the mound. A former first-round pick back in 2012. 0-1 now. Larry Bullard, our umpire behind the plate.
Bullard's got a pretty standard strike zone. Sometimes they'll have you guessing a little bit, but overall, well-respected umpire in the league.
The 1-1 comes up empty. That's strike 2.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
The 1-2. That one laced to center and a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
When you go 0 for 5, 0 for 7, 0 for 8, it seems like an eternity, especially to start the season, because that's the one thing. Players want to get that first one out of the way so that they feel like, all right, I'm going to avoid this prolonged 0 for to start the season and get into a slump.
Jacob Wilson up next for the A's. Quick move to first. Rooker dives back in safely.
the ball.
The 1-0. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Next up for the A's, Lawrence Butler. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Springer moving under this one. One away.
Batting seventh, third baseman, Max Muncy.
2 aboard with 1 out. Max Muncy digs in now.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
No score here in the second.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Swings and misses. And the count 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The Athletics looking to strike first here at the top of the second. And a foul ball. He stays alive. On the ground. Over to second for 1. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Jeff McNeil stands in.
Oh.
Two on, 2 outs. That clips the zone, and 1-1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Outside low. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Sneaks through, base hit, and it hits the bag to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
It's a hit, and the ball hitting the bag definitely played a factor. Those moments can go either way, and it seemed to work out for the offense in that spot.
First and second, 2 outs. Denzel Clark now at the plate. This one in the air right field. Base hit into the outfield. Here's the throw to the plate. Tag, safe at home. It's 2-0.
Up next for the A's, first baseman, Nick Kurtz.
So back to the top of the order. Here's a big power threat. Nick Kurtz. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Check swing of the first pitch. Look down to third. No swing. He held up. Patrick Johnson with the call there. No question about this one. It's out of here. So he goes the opposite way with that one, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 5-zip.
Well, he took the split finger that was away and stayed on plane with it nicely. That's one of the most difficult pitches to square up. He just did it, and right there, he was a professional hitter.
So 2 down. Here's the catcher to hit, Shea Langoliers. 0 for 1 so far. And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Next pitch is outside. Stays alive. Nice grab. Fires to first. Nicely done for the out. But not before 5 cross the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run homer. And the lead is now 5-0. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Back to work, Luis Severino. Just missed. That one hammered, but pulled foul. And a swing and a miss.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. Just off the inside corner. Ball 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
There's a swing and a drive. Soderstrom going back. Grabs it right up against the wall.
Batting 6, center fielder, Dalton Varsho.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. That's in there. That's strike 1.
But this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Got him. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting 7, third baseman, Kazuma.
2 down, base is empty. Kazuma Okamoto next up for the Blue Jays. On a bounce right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. It's 5-0. Back now in Toronto. Leading off, Tyler Soderstrom.
Tyler Soderstrom.
Line drive, base hit right field. And the leadoff man aboard.
Up next for the A's.
Tough game for him so far, Boog. Another hit, and they've just been knocking him around through the first 2+. He's got to get things back on track. Maybe junk a pitch that isn't working, or he might not last much longer.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Brent Rooker. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Barger in position. And there's one down.
Up next for the
Let's
A's,
take a look at his pitch usage in this one,
Wilson.
Singy.
Well, he's known for that four-seamer, Boog, and we've seen plenty of it from him today. You don't throw one pitch this much without having plenty of confidence in it. However, they've gotten to him for a lot of offense early. Might be time to try something new.
Wilson, batting with one down, takes a strike.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
And the 0-1. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. The throw in, and he's safe. So it's first and third with one down.
For the A's, the designated hitter, Lawrence Butler.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Kevin Gausman makes way, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching.
Mason Fluhart on to pitch here.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Now it's the DH, Lawrence Butler. Fly to left his first time. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Runners at the corners, one away. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Hard hit into the gap. 1 run will score. Wilson rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. 2 runs are in. It's 7-0.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
One out, runner at second. Max Muncy up next for the A's. He's 0 for 1. This one smoked on its way out of here. Max Muncy, a 2-run homer. And they add to their lead.
Sitting first pitch fastball, and that's what he delivered. He guessed right, squared it up, and he made it look way too easy. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
And now here's Jeff McNeil.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
That one missed. Popped in the air. Left field. 2 down.
Up next for the A's, center fielder Denzel Clark.
Next up for the A's, Denzel Clark.
Boog, this guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. He saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish.
Fair ball. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
Up next,
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Checks over to first, back safely. And now, Nick Kurtz. The lefty, the 1-0. Line drive and foul ball. One now. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Clark, the runner at first with 2 gone. And that's outside. Fights it off. He'll see another. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. They get 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and leave 1. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the A's 9 and the Jays nothing. Back here at Rogers Center as we go to the last of the 3rd.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that pitcher work to get you out. Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one back there, and that's out of play, a foul ball. Here's a 1-2. This one in the air, center field. Clark takes it in for the out, and there's 1 down.
Batting 9th, shortstop Andres Jimenez.
Here's Andres Jimenez. Pitch is in there, and it's 0-1. In the air to left center, Soderstrom under it, takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Blue Jays, left fielder.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. George Springer will hit next. He's 0 for 1. Two down, nobody on. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. The 0-2. And that just misses. Outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That's inside. And down on strikes he goes. That K is his 3rd of the game. Blue Jays go down in order. Steep hill to climb. It's a 9-0 deficit. Back now in Toronto. They put themselves out in front with a nice display at the plate. Take a look at the spray chart for where their hits have landed.
Yeah, it looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one, Boog. Spraying the ball all over the yard. Good team effort at the dish.
And that one fouled off. Out to short, Jimenez. Sends it to first, and one gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Up next for the A's, left fielder Tyler Soderstrom.
Here's the left fielder, Tyler Soderstrom, 1 for 2. And now the 0-1, just off the outside edge. High fly ball down the left field line. Back there. And it's gone. A shot to the opposite field. And they boost their lead. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. His bat looks like it's in the zone for such a long time, and that gives him the ability to get barrel on it and hit the ball out to any part of the park.
Now it's the right fielder, Brent Rooker. Swinging a foul out of play. One out, bases empty, and a run in. Top half of inning number 4. That's outside. Ball 1. And it goes just foul. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Ow. 2 away now after the drop 3rd strike.
Up next for the A's, shortstop Jacob Wilson.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the shortstop, Jacob Wilson. He's 2 for 2.
Here we go, Mason. Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
This one in the air, center field. Clement has a beat on it, and that is that. The A's get one on this homer. It's now 10-zip. Bottom 4, now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Nathan Lucas.
Nathan Lucas.
No, that's high. Ball 2.
jackknifes out of the way. The 3-1. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Up next for the Blue Jays, first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Reached on a drop, third strike his first time.
If you're trying to keep the line moving, this is the guy you want at the plate. Such a good hitter. Can also flash some power.
No. Sliced hard but foul. Ball to strike. Knee high. That's in for a strike. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Right fielder,
and here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. So up next, Addison Barger. Fly to left his first time.
Let's go, Addison.
And it's fouled away.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move. Come on, Addison.
Oh. Whoa. Lucas stands at first with 1 out. That one fouled off. The 2-2. Upstairs. Hit on the ground, might be 2. The throw to second, over to first, but he beats it.
Up next for the Blue Jays, catcher Alejandro Kirk.
In steps the man they call Captain Kirk.
Here we go, Alejandro.
The Jays with a lot of ground to make up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
That one lifted to left. Soderstrom turns to the right on the move. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the A's 10 and the Jays nothing.
Now pitching. for
We're
the
back,
Blue Jays,
and there's a new arm on the mound to
number
start the 5th.
45,
Tommy Nance.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Butler up for the third time here. Watches that one miss.
You know, these A's doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. Only 2 strikeouts so far, and obviously they've been able to pick up plenty of hits, so it's been an impressive one. And you know, that strikeout total, only 2 so far, really tells you they're not just running into good luck and getting hits to fall. They're earning those knocks.
Way out front for strike 2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Third baseman, Max Muncy.
Max Muncy up next for the A's. He's already homered in this game. Activity in the bullpen. Braden Fisher appears to be getting loose. The 1-0. Hit on the ground to short. Jimenez throws to first. And the first 2 set down to the top of the 5th.
Up next for the A's, second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
2 down, bases empty. Jeff McNeil up next for the A's. Strike 2.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Liner, base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Up next for the A's, center fielder, Denzel
Digging in, it's the
Clark.
speedy outfielder, Denzel Clark. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Fought off foul. Going 2 now. On the ground to short, Jimenez. They get the force, and that'll do it. The A's strand 1, but they're still in front, 10-0. Bottom of the inning, and now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho.
Center fielder, Dalton Varsho.
Right through there for a strike. And he takes a strike.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Hard hit left side. Tosses to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Up next for the Blue Jays, third baseman, Kazuma Okamoto.
Next to hit, Kazuma Okamoto. Grounded out his first time.
Whoa. Huh.
Hard hit, could be extra bases. Around first, heading for two. And it's a double. Their first hit in this one. Now it's the second baseman, Ernie Clement. Fly to center his first time. Foul ball. One out and a runner at second. Last half of inning number 5. Comes up empty. Let's go, Ernie. That one's upstairs, ball 1. That's down and in. Runner at second here, one gone. That one is upstairs. That's towards center. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Blue Jays, shortstop Andres Jimenez.
Now it's the shortstop, Andres Jimenez.
Ball. Outside.
Runner at second, 2 down. Swings through that one, out in front that time.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Here's a 1-1.
Nope. Outside.
Line drive, base hit. Headed for the plate. Here comes the throw. Not in time. He's safe at the plate. And they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up. Back to the top of the order now. Now the left fielder, George Springer. And that's outside. And that's ball 2. Jimenez leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next offering is fouled back. Two down. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So 5 innings in the books now with the no-hitter officially over. It's the A's 10 and the Blue Jays 1. We're back with a look at key moments so far in this one. So digging in,
Leading
Nick
off for the
Kurtz.
A's, first baseman, Nick Kurtz.
Hard hit, right side. Clement over to first. One pitch and one out.
Up next for the A's, catcher, Shea Langoliers.
So up next, Shea Langoliers. 0 for 3 in this one.
Hey!
The A's up big in this one, and we're the top half of the 6th. That one in there across the letters.
Now, just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And the 0-2. Got him swinging.
Well, we see it a lot more these days than we ever did when I played, but a slider in the 90s still catches your attention. Even if you're sitting on the pitch, good luck recognizing that tight spin and adjusting to the late break.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Tommy Nance will depart. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching.
They hand the ball over to a new arm,
Number
Braden Fisher.
63,
He's into the game with the bases
Braden
empty.
Fisher.
Now, here is Tyler Soderstrom. He's already homered here in this one.
Huh.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
He's been great in this one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
Two down, nobody on. In the dirt, and that's ball 1. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. A's go quickly and quietly there, but they maintain their 10-1 lead. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
Singy, were you superstitious as a player?
I'd say a little bit, and I wouldn't want to admit it, but I think, you know, you have a good game the next day. You're maybe thinking a little bit when you're putting your spikes on. Which one did I put on first? What did I eat? You know, let me just bring that back into today.
So you weren't superstitious, you were a little stitious.
Yes, I was medium stitious.
Lucas wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. And they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Out towards right center field. Clark under it. One up, one down.
Up next for the Blue Jays, first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game.
We've got some superstitions up here in the booth, and you never can say, hey, this game's going really fast early in the ball game.
Yeah, that is one of the ways that we are capable of putting the jinx on the game. We're talking about how fast the game is going. That normally will grind it to a screeching halt.
No question.
For the Blue Jays, right fielder, Addison Barger.
One out man at first. So up next for Toronto, Addison Barger. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Just missed. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. So the call stands. So they'll lose their first challenge. High fly ball out towards left field. Soderstrom raging back towards the wall. And that gets down in the corner. Vladdy coming around third. The relay throw. Head first slide, and he's safe. And it's now 10-2.
Comes through with the RBI. Really good swing right there. You got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
So man aboard. Here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. In there for strike one.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
That one found hard the other way. One out and a runner at second here in the bottom of the sixth. Next one misses. Ball one. Swing and he popped it up. McNeil under it. And there's two down.
Up next for the Blue Jays, center fielder, Dalton Varsho.
Here's the center fielder, Dalton Varsho. Fastball for a strike, and it's 0-1. Barger stands at second with two gone. Oh, 0-2 now. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. They limit the damage here. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 7th inning coming up. It's the A's 10 and the Blue Jays 2. We go to the top of the 7th. Now it's the right fielder, Brent Rooker. Movement in the bullpen. Cody Ponce getting loose out there. Swing and a miss as he was late. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Flares it into the outfield. Hauls it in, 1 away.
Up next for the A's, shortstop, Jacob Wilson.
Next up for the A's, Jacob Wilson. ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Now here is Lawrence Butler. And the 1-0.
Whoa.
Man at first, one away.
Strike. Woo.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Here's a 2-2. And they'll do it again. Two now. Swings and misses. Had him out front for strike three.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
The 0-1. Oh, look at the stop. Over to first. And that's a nice play to end the inning. The A's strand one. And the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Mark Leiter Jr.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
Kazuma Okamoto getting ready to hit.
Third baseman, Kazuma Okamoto.
No.
Foul ball there. The 1-1. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2. The 1-2. Swing and a ball popped up. One down.
Up next for the Blue Jays, second baseman.
And the batter now, Ernie Clement. Just off the inside edge. The Blue Jays with a lot of ground to make up here at the bottom of the 7th. Next pitch is downstairs. And there's a foul ball. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Two now. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
Just a hammer 12-6 curveball right there, Boog. That was exactly what he wanted to do with it. Not a ton of pitchers can throw a true 12-6 break, but he does. And you can't throw it any better than he did right there.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Andres Jimenez.
Ball. Ball.
Close, but called a ball. 3 balls, no strikes. Two down, nobody on. There's a strike. In the air, left field, Soderstrom on his way over, brings it in with a nice running grab. And that is that. This one pretty well decided at this point. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the A's 10 and the Blue Jays 2.
Now pitching. for
Welcome
the Blue
back, and a
Jays.
new arm on the mound to start the
Number
8th. Cody
66,
punts.
Cody
And with the big
Punts.
deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
McNeil,
that's
the
off the
leadoff
plate.
batter, as he looks at ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. Ponds, 31 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2015. The 1-1. On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. The 1-2. And that
That's a ball.
skips in the dirt. Chases the changeup in the dirt. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still laid on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
So digging in, Denzel Clark. Toronto's bullpen with some action. Number 62, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. The Athletics up big in this one, and we're in the top of the 8th. Pitch
No,
misses.
that's a ball.
Ball 1. Hit on the ground to short. Jimenez. Throw to first in time.
Up next for the A's, first baseman Nick Kurtz.
Nick Kurtz digs in now.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Check swing called strike. It's 0-1. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Next pitch is outside. Good job to fight that one off. fouled off, and they'll do it again. Another 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. That one way inside. Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Hit hard on the ground is short. Over to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. It's the A's 10 and the Blue Jays 2. Ready for the bottom of the eighth. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, George Springer. The 1-0.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
Outside low, ball 3. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Got him. Larry Bullard rings him up.
Up next for the Blue Jays, designated hitter
Nathan Lucas next up for the Blue Jays.
That's high.
Challenge from behind the dish here. Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. So that removes their last challenge. The Jays with a lot of ground to make up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Yes.
Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. So they get to hang on to their second challenge.
Good late movement on that sinker right there. It's right where you want to get it to get that swing over the top.
Two now. Ripped to short. And they got him.
Up next for the Blue Jays, first baseman.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Mark Leiter Jr. departs, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching for the
Jacob
A's,
Lopez
number 57,
on the pitch out of the
Jacob
pen here.
Lopez.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team, and there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
2 down, bases empty. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now at the plate. 1 for 3. And there's a strike. Fastball for a strike.
That fastball, even though it's up, that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s, a lot better than trying to hit the high 90s.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Out number 3. Down in order go the Blue Jays. And the deficit stays at 8. It's 10-2. Back here at Rogers Center, all set to start the 9th in this one. Shea Langoliers getting ready to hit. And that is out of play. Slice down the right side. Ball one there.
That's a ball.
Gets a piece and stays alive. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. That one almost got him.
Ball.
To third, Okamoto. The throw to first. Now one gone in the 9th.
Up next for the A's, left fielder Tyler Soderstrom.
Next up for the A's, Tyler Soderstrom.
Right.
And the 0-1. That one fouled off. Fastball is outside. That's to third, and that one handled. Slings to first in time.
Up next for the A's, right fielder Brent Rooker.
Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Cody Ponce done for the day, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching.
Out of the
Blue
bullpen for the Jays, number 62. On for his major league debut and a moment he will never forget.
Better believe that. It's always so special the first time you get into a big league ball game. I did it as a position player, but for him as a pitcher, I'm sure there's some nerves there. Probably don't want to squeeze the baseball too tight. Just relax and do what you're capable of doing.
Fly ball to right. Barger settles under this one. And that is that. It's the A's 10 and the Blue Jays 2. We head to the bottom of the ninth. Now the Toronto 4-hole hitter, Addison Barger. That one ripped, but foul. Here comes the 0-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. A little bit low.
Excellent arm action on that two-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
That one just misses.
Sometimes you got to fight to get back into an at-bat. Take some tough pitches, even out the count.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 2-2. That one missing inside. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Blue Jays, catcher.
So up next, Alejandro Kirk.
Let's go, Captain Kirk.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
Here's the center fielder, Dalton Varsho. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Swings through that. And the slider just misses.
That's the ball.
Kirk over at first with one away. On the ground out to short. Over to McNeil. That's a double play. The ball game is over.
Offensive explosion today for these players. They gave up a few runs, but they had more than enough firepower to turn this one into a blowout.
10-2 the final in this one. The A's are victorious. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.